Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. Bayonetta hard video walkthrough. This is the second chapter, Vigrid, the city of Deja Vu. And I'm going to be showing you footage, as you can see right now, of when I go to the shop. I'm not too sure if I captured every single moment when I went to the shop, but these are the only things I'm going to be buying, and I'm going to give you some little tips on what to buy when you're a first time player. And the witch hearts there will instantly upgrade your life, so if you're a new player and you want to take a bigger beating, which I think is always a plus, definitely buy those first, and actually save up for those first. Don't buy any of the other junk. There's a couple of moves that are worth having. For instance, I don't buy the stiletto move until a couple levels later, because I didn't realise when you get the sword it's the stinger equivalent, and I love the stinger. If you play Devil May Cry, you'll know exactly what the stinger means, and it's just pure awesomeness, so I definitely say buy that. And I skipped the cutscene there. A little tip for you to skip cutscenes on this game without going and pressing start: if you hold the right trigger and you press back, it will automatically do it for you, which is a nice little shortcut. And welcome to the second hardest fight of this game. You can only get witch time against this bitch if you dodge her Wicked Weave moves, and for some reason she never wants to do them. And right there I missed it because I'm a moron. But the quickest way to kill this cow is that combo you've seen twice just then. It's primarily a kick combo, and it just absolutely rapes her. And to do it, all you have to do is press YY twice and then carry on with B. Be very warned though, it's a slow combo, it takes a while, but if you hit her with both the Wicked Weave kicks, you will literally take 3/4 of a life bar down, and as you can see, dick to the bitch in no time whatsoever, and that can be a very hard fight, so be ever so careful with it. And that's what happens when you skip the cutscenes once again, so there's your quick skip. But as I was saying, that fight wasn't long enough to really appreciate how difficult it can be, and if you're struggling on it, don't be disheartened, because it is a difficult fight. But that is pretty much what you saw then, a perfect run of beating her, because it all worked. Straight away, they always fire that ball at you, these crazy face-head dudes, and if you dodge it, you'll instantly get witch time. And a good technique here is beat up the dude with the lance, torture attack, get his lance, more witch time, do the spinning move and hit them all, because you'll get tons of halos and you'll kill everything in its vicinity. As you can see, I used the ball once again to get some easy witch time, and for whatever reason I did that 360 shooting bullshit, and never do that. The guns on this game are fucking useless unless you're new and you're wanting to jump around and hide from people. And it's not a good strategy on this game, because if you can learn to dodge, you're going to be practically Neo from the Matrix. And that's no, not a shit actor, that's a fucking badass, is what I was meaning. And there you go. It would have been cleaner if I'd have done it from the start, but it gets the job done. And there's more of the statues here, the gargoyles, or the angel oils, whatever, which will drop a health and whatever you need, so shoot those and carry on. And if anyone's wondering why she can run on walls like this, A, she's a witch, which should be enough, but it isn't these days, and B, the moon is out, which to anyone else, especially if you were born around the late 80s, would probably have meant werewolves, or teen wolf, or something along those lines, but on this game it means you can walk on walls. And right up there's another Umbran Tear of Blood. There are 100 to find in this game, and I think you get a really super piece of equipment for finding them all, but I haven't done it, because I'm an achievement whore, as anybody that knows me will know, and games don't usually last long on my most recently played list, because I play a ton of games, and the ones that do stay there are the ones that challenge me and I enjoy to play on a regular basis. Like these kind of games, like your Guitar Heroes, and like your first person shooters that are of high quality. Then once again, the simple puzzle here is you go and examine those, you use the slow motion that they give you to beat the door up, and you get another scantily clad look Bayonetta with long hair. And for some reason here I was thinking there was going to be like a connecting balcony somewhere, because there's a couple of those on this area with cheeky Alfheim portals or little areas where you can get life or broken heart pieces, but there isn't any in this area, so just ignore what I was doing. And up here's another cheeky piece of life. There you go in the corner. I'll build you up gradually. Oh, and I've got 4 complete, so that'll increase my life. Another one of the witch gravestones. Which has probably got one of those fucking bullets in it, which are completely useless, because I don't use the bullets to barter for any of the items. I trade it all for halos, which you will see, so that I can buy stuff. And now we're waiting for the game to load the next fight sequence, which is with another bunch of standard angels. And goodness me, do I get fucked. Look at that. I hit like 3 times. That kick combo is so much more powerful when you get Kilgore later on, but with the Wicked Weave it's still pretty deadly. And we'll always watch out with these big fellas. They've got the twin blades, and they can do a spinning dive bomb attack at you, and they do an audio cue to let you know they're going to do it. But just like on Devil May Cry, if they're not on the screen they won't attack. So use the camera to your own advantage to isolate enemies and beat them up. And there's a full torture attack from that butterfly, so that helps me get this dude's staff, scythe or axe. Say goodbye to your face, son. Just in time for all these buggers to show up. And I dodge that and spin attack. I mean, look at your combo going up there. That is going to be a ton of halos if you can keep that stacked. And you will, because look how many fellas there is just queuing up. That was a pretty lenient witch time, because I was miles away from that attack. A good little tip for witch time, for the torture attacks. If there's any enemy that you hate fighting, and everybody's, oh, he's going to do the charge move. There you go. And everybody's going to have an enemy. He's doing it again, the little whore. I got him that time though. And then the big fella turns up. But as I was saying, any enemy that you don't like fighting or you're not confident fighting, if you're not wanting to fight them and get confident in it, just use a torture attack. Get rid of them, prioritize, and take them out as quickly as you can. Because the torture moves themselves generally do 3/4 of the life bar, depending on how big the bar is. So they're a nice, easy way of getting rid of the immediate threats. And I'm getting spin attacked again, and the big dude with the axe, and Mr. Double Blades. And I have no life now, but never give up in this game. If you're still standing, you're still alive. And even if your bar says you've got no health, you can still kill people, because no health, full health, you are still as deadly as you could ever be. So never get disheartened, because you can have some of the most epic fights with no life against a dude with 7 times that life, and you can still come out on top. It's kind of like the underdog. Now, this guy doesn't want to die, but that's because he has to run away and turn up a little later in the level, and I'm not letting him do that. I've got the annoying claws on the screen trying to drag me to my doom when I die, and I get just a slither of health from fighting those dudes. And a little bit more health if you shoot the surrounding environment. And right there I was trying to shoot the barrel, but I picked the car up because there's a lot of context sensitive moments in this game. And then you come down here and there's an achievement on this next section if you can successfully dodge this tram after the cinematic. It's very simple to do. You can jump if you're not confident in your witch dodging, or you can just wait for it the second it's about to hit you, press the trigger, and you'll bounce straight through it, as you'll see me do in a moment. There you go, straight through the graphics. Didn't feel a thing. And here's one of the most pointless enemies on the game, and I fucking hate him. And I hate him so much, I'm super cheap to him, so I use my gun to neutralise the fire, and then I dick him with any move I can. And right now, I've got the flail, and I don't realise it at the time, so you'll see me looking like an idiot swinging this bloody thing. But yeah, if you try and attack them when they are on fire, it hurts you, and whoever thought of that is an asshole, because it's just one of those things that make it frustrating. I wouldn't go as far as saying Ninja Gaiden's frustration, but it's up there if they start to annoy you. That's another area down. I would say when you skip, oh, there's one of the overhanging areas that I mentioned earlier that I was jumping about for, 'cause as you can see, it's kind of sneaky, and that is an Alfheim portal. They're not too difficult to do, even on hard if you're pretty good at the game, but I would definitely advise doing them on normal because it just makes your life a lot easier. And what they enable you to do is that they are challenge rooms, just like the secret missions from Devil May Cry. And just like Devil May Cry, they reward you with extra life and extra magic on this, which is the devil trigger equivalent. So they are worth doing if it's a playthrough, and you will get an achievement for doing them all if that's your thing. I'm not going to be doing them all, as I said in one of my earlier videos, because it doesn't suit me. I don't need to do them all to show you what I need to show you. Especially considering I knocked this guide up in a couple of days, so I'll see you in the next video.